Hello, audience. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are watching and listening to me. This is Yoruba Autonomy Digest, open editorial monologue. Welcome to this edition, wherever you are watching and listening to me. In this digest, I am going to be addressing the issue of the new tax brought on Nigeria, imposed on Nigeria, because it is imposition. What we have in Nigeria is not a national assembly as such. It is not as national assembly should be working. The people are only doing their own individual self-bidding. How do we have a nation that doesn't know the salary of its senators? How do we have a country that doesn't know the salary of its members of House of Representatives? Because they are just enumerating and renumerating whatever amount that they like for themselves at the expense of the agony, the wailing and moaning of Nigerians that are hungry. That nation is evil. Nigeria is evil. There's nothing that you can do, that you will do to ameliorate the pains of careless people in government. Yes, that's the right word. Foolish people in government, selfish people in government. Give Nigeria the best award for that. Everybody will say what is good to hear, what is right, but they will never do what is right. No hospitals with medications. The doctors are fleeing like flies out of the place. They call it Japa. And when the president is sick, where does he go? If they don't go to England, they go to France. Like Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he goes to France. Like you go into your toilet in your bathroom. These sick people that we keep electing into office as president in the country is shameful. And it is the fault of the population. We can say Nigeria is bad for its badness, but it is the fault of the people. You have people of voting age that are not going to even go to register to vote, even if the country doesn't want them to vote. The people in the leadership, the politicians as they call them, they don't want them to vote. The people will not on their own go and register to vote. Where in some countries, the country that they are fleeing to, they are jackpotting to, people struggle to go and vote. They fight to go and vote, to register and vote. But in Nigeria, it is the opposite. Why? Why is that the situation? Why is that the reality of Nigeria? Nigeria is suffering because Nigeria chose to suffer. The people that are in the leadership of the government that you don't want, that you don't need, you vote them out. When they are saying, how do we do the electoral reform? I suggested, and this is a suggestion, that they should, INEC must. The National Assembly, the people that are supposed to be making the law, should make the law that if you go to vote at the polling booth, you must drop your phone before you enter the polling booth, period. Drop your vote and pick it up from a law enforcement officer when you are leaving after your voting. Enter the polling booth, drop your phone to a law enforcement officer that is assigned there from, that is an INEC official, and then give that INEC official the phone. So the purpose for that is you don't allow the voter to go into the polling booth with their vote, because that is how they snap the party that is going to bribe them. That is their evidence to show the party that's going to bribe them that, look, I voted for you, and then I want to collect. That's what they do in Nigeria. It is not new. We can be pretending all we want. If we want Nigeria to be better, everyone must contribute. It is not just to be lackadaisical and carefree about it. You want something that is good, you work for it. Here, I tell people, I said, I am Nigerian by birth and American by choice. This is a country that have everything to be the envy of, just name the country abroad. Name the country. Nigeria could be better than them 10 times if we spend wisely, we do things the way it is right to be done. The moment you are about to be 18, there should be a national population census office that will write you a letter that, congratulations, you are about to turn 18 to become an adult, and this is where you go to vote. Go and register at so place. That is the kind of structure, national structure, that we ought to have. The roads are not good, we complain. There's no water, we complain. There's no light, we complain. Nothing that is supposed to be enjoyed by a citizen that the government of Nigeria provides. Nothing. When the governor is going somewhere, it is entourage. It is entourage everywhere. I mean, you go to calculate how much is spent on fuel for those entourage that is going with the governors. Anything that we are doing, it is the president. Are we a nation of dictators? So if we are, let us know that it is dictator by Agbada. The foolishness that we are saying we don't want the military, we don't want the military. Yes, we may not want the military, but are we behaving in a way that the military will not come? And if the military comes again, now that will be another darkness, because we will now begin again. We will go to earn the degree of begin again. God forbid. There's no contest. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if he gets the nomination of the party, because the Fulanis are conspiring together to ensure that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not get the nomination. But if he gets it, you can bet he's going to be re-elected. Because the people are so foolish, they are so cowardly. And because we don't want the military to strike, we are going to continue to be making the wrong choice. I wish and I hope that people that hear this monologue will know how to act about it. Thank you. If you want to get in touch with me, I can be reached at +1 727 333 0403. God bless you. Yoruba must exit Nigeria.